Hey guys, how are you doing? Hey Zippy, hey Euro, so good to see you guys. You guys both, I don't know if it's the same on your screen, but on my screen, you both have red usernames, and your name length is almost exactly the same. So it's like, it's easy to get you guys mixed up, and you both have the double beer muffin. One of you has a green leaf, one of you has a blue leaf, but other than that, you guys are very similar in chat right now, and I love it. But good to see you. Hope you two are doing well today. Hope you're having a good lunch break, Zippy. Thanks for stopping in. Euros is pretty solid timing. Finished up a doctor's appointment and dropping my laptop off to be fixed just in time. Oh, excellent. Do you have like a diagnosis on your laptop? Do we know what the issue is? Hopefully it's not anything too serious. You both actually have it set to red. Okay, yeah. Because sometimes it's just like coincidence that people's names are the same color, so that's why I wanted to double check. But yeah, like how many characters? EUROTWINGAMES. Okay, 13 for Euro. ZIPPYDASPINHEAD. 15 for Zippy. So you're very close. I like it. You guys can be twinsies. Hi Kirky, good evening. How are you doing today? The hard drive crashed. I have a brand new one installed. Okay, so that's not like yes, don't get me wrong, like that sucks, but like in terms of expensive fixes, you know, at least it's not the graphics card. That's what I said when my computer shit the bed anyway. I took the solace in knowing that at least it wasn't the graphics card. Also, everybody, I extended the cosplay stream challenge one more day again because y'all are at 97% raise. So if you guys don't meet it today, I can't help you out. You guys should get it today. You're very close. Dumby, this is for you. How are you doing? I'll give you a double, a triple, a quadruple, a quintuple. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How's everybody doing today, guys? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We're halfway to the weekend, folks, which is super exciting. Dummy says, I'm actually amazing. I'm glad to hear that. I'm having a great day as well. As you can see, I'm repping the Alliance here today. Because today was the launch of the pre-patch for Burning Crusade Classics. What that means is we can't head through the Dark Portal yet, but the Draenei have crash landed on Azeroth, and the Blood Elves have made themselves available again. And so you can create a character from one of those two races. So I have my Draenei Shaman all ready to go. It's been super fun because I played Classic back when it first launched. Then I played Retail, like, flat out for like a year and a half. And now I haven't played WoW for like a few months, so now like I'm back into it. And A, I need to adjust to Classic again, because coming back from Retail is obviously very different. B, I've never played a Shaman before, so that's kind of fun. So it's been really great, and that's what I was doing this morning. I was having fun leveling up my Draenei, and now I'm with you guys, of course, for more Mass Effect. Zippy says, Alliance, I want my Ditto back! Ditto and Score Bunny have been put on my shelf, which means you're never, ever, ever, ever getting them back. How you doing, MK? Good to see you. Dummy says, oh no, Burning Crusade, I don't have time to play that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Now, like, as you guys know, I'm a very casual WoW player. I'm not a raider. I do dungeons. I dabble in the dungeons, but I'm not a raider or anything. I honestly just love the leveling experience. So like, I'm not even trying to rush through my levels. Like, I'm honestly just gonna enjoy leveling up my Draenei, especially because I had a human in Classic. So obviously, you know, I was over on the eastern side. So this time around, obviously we go through the Draenei starting area, then we go up to the Night Elf area, which, spoiler alert, is not present in Retail anymore, so it'll be a nice change of pace, you know? But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Besides the Horde guy who killed every NPC in one of the beginner towns this morning, I was so fucking pissed off. But I had to quit anyway, because it was almost time for stream, and I had to eat and do some things, but oh my god, I was so pissed off. So basically, it's one of the beginner towns, so everybody is like level 6 and 7. And this level 60 Tauren Druid was just camping in the town, and a second any of the NPCs, whether they were quests or vendors, They just killed them. I was so pissed off. Like, so I couldn't hand in any of my quests. I couldn't get any new quests. So anyway, I logged off for now. I got to level 8, I think, and hopefully once I log back in, that bastard will be gone. Yeah, so Euro, luckily you do actually have the option to play on non-PvP servers where you wouldn't actually be able to do that. But it's my own fault. I'm playing on a PvP server. And like, I don't mind PvP as long as it's fair. You know, if it was a level 8 horde who came to try to fight some level 8 alliance, like whatever. But like, come on, a level 60 camping in like a little beginner area just killing all the NPCs? Fuck. So annoying. So annoying. I remember beeswax from my days, MK. I actually remember beeswax, so... The fact that I can remember beeswax almost 2 years later shows how notorious that motherfucker is. Anyway. As long as I get my quests turned in, I'll just run out of there. But anyway. It was still fun up until that point. So how's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. We're at 98% raise for the cosplay stream challenge, so get your loonies in there if you've got some burning a hole in your pocket today. Of course, we will be returning to Mass Effect Legendary Edition, so we are on the first game of Mass Effect. I'd say we're about halfway through. The first Mass Effect's actually not that long. So I'd say we might finish it this week. Like, we might be able to just get it done in 1 week, which is kind of cool. Obviously, I'm not going to rush it or anything. If it takes longer than a week, it takes longer than a week. But anyway, we'll be hopping back into that today. We have all the companions recruited now, which is a lot of fun. We're getting to know everybody, continuing to flesh out the world, explore the lore, and obviously doing the quests. So yeah, super, super excited to get back into it. Just been loving playing it the past few days. Euro says, I just finished up Mass Effect 1 last night. Starting into Mass Effect 2. Okay, cool. I'm super excited for Mass Effect 2, because Mass Effect 2 is my personal favorite of the trilogy. So obviously I'm super excited to get into that. 2 and 3 are much long. For those of you who haven't played Mass Effect, 2 and 3 are much longer than the first one. The first one, I want to say you can beat in like, I don't know, 20 hours, maybe? That's a rough estimate. But Mass Effect 2 and 3, I would say take at least 30 hours. And obviously, you know, the more side quests and exploring you do, that number adds up. But, you know, they are longer games, which is cool. Hey Avery, how are you? Avery says, Mass Effect 2 understood what it was good at. It was 100% about the characters. Exactly. And your choices mattered in Mass Effect 2. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who hasn't played, but the big ending scenario, who you pick, what you get them to do, like, people can die. Like, your choices actually matter, and losing characters in that final sequence can be heartbreaking. I remember when I played for the first time, I lost a character that I didn't really care about. I was like, meh. And then I lost one other character that I did care about. And I was like, shooketh. Like, I couldn't forget it. Like, it was on my mind for days later. Hey Law, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Euro says, yeah, if you only did main missions, you could wrap up Mass Effect 1 real fast. Yeah, it's not a super long game. But honestly, I don't mind that, because I hate when games feel inflated. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I love my games to have content. The more content, the better. But when there's just a minimal amount of content and a whole bunch of padding, it pisses me off. You know what I mean? If you don't have enough content to make a 50-hour game, then don't pad it full of shit to make it 50 hours. Just give it to me at 20 hours where it's, you know, compact, it's neat, it's good. And so I actually really like that about Mass Effect. It's not drawn out. There's no frivolous, I mean, there's some bullshit side quests you can do, especially in the second one, mining for things and stuff. But like, overall, everything is like, good. You know what I mean? Holy shit, guys! Community challenge is complete! You finally did it! 100%, guys. Look at that. You have achieved the goal. You did it, folks. Together. That's what teamwork is right there. 500,000 loonies were raised. And the cosplay stream challenge goal has been met. Which means I gotta come up with a cosplay. That'll be my plan for this weekend, is try to come up with a cosplay. Cause, you know, I gotta keep my word to you guys. Thanks guys so much for participating in the cosplay stream challenge. I know some of you guys complained that the goal was a little high, but that was the first time I'd ever done a community challenge, so we'll know for next time to adjust accordingly. But you guys did it. It wasn't so bad, right? MK says Mystique as Talara incoming. You know, I mean, could be easy. I used to have Harry Potter robes back in the day. If I still had those, I'd hit you with a Hermione Granger or something. I gotta like go through and see like kind of what I'm working with here. I know I've still got my Eevee costume. I can cosplay as an Eevee for you. I may have stuff for Misty. I'm gonna have to double check on that. Otherwise, I'll do some thinking and internet ordering, and we'll get something worked out. Don't you worry. But yeah, that's exciting. I feel like that goal had been running forever, so it's kind of cool to actually have it completed. So thank you guys. MK says it's the West. Someone probably has a cow onesie. I'll go down into like the lobby of my apartment building and just put up like a sign with the little rip things on the bottom. And it's like, looking for some sort of animal related onesie. Please contact Tiff at the following. Wonder how many I'd turn up. I get a cow, I get a horse, I get a pig, I get a full, we end up having just a full farm animal. Law says, so I ordered the first 3 Stormlight Archive books, which be like, oh, I'm so happy you did, Law. You're gonna love them. I'm on the 3rd one now, and I'm literally loving them. I've said this before, I have not been into a series like this since I read Game of Thrones as a teenager. Really enjoying it, and so I can't wait to hear your thoughts on the series. They're big-ass books. Each book is at least 1,000 pages. So, you know, it'll take you a while to get through them, but hopefully you do enjoy them. Speaking of Stormlight Archive, apparently there's an issue with stream gifts right now. I know previously, Law, you were mentioning that you were gonna get the Mistborn books for me, but for some reason my stream gifts wish list is not updating, and I can't figure out how. What the issue is, so I might actually have to get in touch with them and see if I can fix it, because I tried to add like a bunch of new things to it, including those books, and for some reason they won't sync. So I'll see what I can do to try to get that straightened away. So there won't be like direct connections to Mistborn, Law. However, they take place in the same universe, and so it's like, for example, Mistborn is, you know, takes place on Earth, whereas Stormlight Archive takes place on Mars. Like, they're on different planets within the same universe, and apparently some of the characters tend to jump around between worlds. So you may encounter some Mistborn characters in the Stormlight Archive, or vice versa. So it's not like you don't need to have read both. They're not essential connections, but you know, it is kind of nice to have read everything and to know all the characters. The Amazon wishlist is so much easier. What do you mean by that? What is Amazon wishlist? That is how Stream Gifts works, actually. I put all my shit on an Amazon wishlist, and then it's supposed to sync the wish list with Stream Gifts, but it doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I should put the wish list URL in again. Maybe that would work. View only? Sounds right. Copy link. Update wishlist URL. Cool. See if that works. Yeah, that's a good point, Tippy. We'll give that a try. I'm pretty sure they usually update them overnight, so we can check again tomorrow and see if anything has changed. But either way, that's that. Anybody got anything they'd like to share with the class before we get started today? I saw Bronny's not here yet, but I saw in the Discord that he got some McDonald's Happy Meals, and I'm so hyped for him. I hope he got some good polls. Did he answer back to my comment? No, I asked what cards he got. But apparently the McDonald's Happy Meals have made it to the UK, because this is a picture from Brawny. Those little Pika boxes made it overseas. So that's good. Let's get Mass Effect up and running. It takes like a minute for this shit to launch anyway, because it goes through like a launcher and then it goes through the game, so it's like actually like a two-step process. So we may as well get it started. I could have left the music going, but you know, I prefer you guys to sit in silence, so. Zippy says, it's not really important, but I got to lead the conversation for the first time in a customer call today. No, that is awesome, Zippy. Good for you. That's, you know, a step forward in your career and in your job. That's really awesome. Congratulations. Law, but it didn't come out on PS5. It only came out on PS4. I do fucking hate how it makes me use Origin, though. That makes me wish I'd gotten on console. But see, then I'd have to capture card and bring my PS5 in here, and blah, blah, blah. It's just easier. We will be playing Demon's Souls soon, though. I don't know if we're going to start Demon's Souls next week, or if we're going to play Demon's Souls after Mass Effect 2. That's something we'll figure out once Mass Effect 1 is done. I don't like to look too far ahead into the future. But so we'll have to get the PS5 moved in here for that. Okay, let's switch over. Ah. Any day now. Come on. There we go. There we go. Perfecto. So if you guys remember when we left off yesterday, so when we originally left the Citadel after becoming a Spectre, we had 3 quests basically to do to try to track down Saren's whereabouts. We have completed 2 of them, so we have 1 more quest to do. Also, we have now recruited all of the companions, and yesterday we talked to a lot of them. Kaidan was hitting on us, we shut that down. Me and Liara expressed our feelings for one another, which I thought was weird because I feel like we barely knew each other. But you know what? You only live once, we gotta get the shit moving. So I think like me and Liara are kind of, sort of, you know, feeling each other, for lack of a better term. And so we got a few other people here that I want to catch up with before we get going today. We got Rex, we got Ashley, and we got Garrus. We've also got a bunch of lore in the Codex. Maybe we should start there, actually. Let's start in the Codex. And see what we got here. Trying to see what's new. Sometimes you just feel something click, regardless of time. Exactly! Exactly. So let's read about the Asari. We'll start today off with a little story time. Because of their long lifespan, Asari tend to have a long view, not common in other races. When they encounter a new species or situation, the Asari are more comfortable with an extended period of passive observation and study than immediate action. They are unfazed that some of their investments or decisions may not pay off for decades or centuries. Matriarchs can seem to make incomprehensible decisions, but their insight is evident when their carefully laid plans come to fruition. In interstellar relations, this long view manifests in an unspoken policy of centrism. The Asari instinctively seek to maintain stable balances of economic, political, and military power. Traditionally, Asari spread their influence through cultural domination and intellectual superiority. They invite new species of advanced development to join the galactic community, knowing that their ideals and beliefs will inevitably influence the existing culture. The Asari military resembles a collection of tribal warrior bands with no national structure. Each community organizes its own unit as the locals see fit, and elect a leader to command them. Units from populous cities are large and well-equipped, while those from farm villages may be only a few women with small arms. There is no uniform. Everyone wears what they like. The Asari military is not an irregular militia, however. Those who serve are full-time professionals. The average Asari huntress is in the maiden stage of her life and has devoted 20 to 30 years to studying the martial arts. Asari choose to be warriors at a young age, and their education from that point is dedicated to sharpening the mind and body for that sole purpose. When they retire, they possess an alarming proficiency for killing. Hey, Brunny, how are you? I saw your Happy Meals. What kind of pulls did you get? Did you get anything good? I'm so happy that the Pikachu boxes made their way across the ocean over to our British pals. Zippy says, going steady, spending more time together, bumping uglies, friends with benefits, a purely emotional relationship, open to seeing other people. We need a proper, concise definition of the situation with Liara. Okay, once we're done our lore catch-up, I'll go tell her that I need a label, because people are getting confused about what we are. Cool. Okay, now their religion. The pantheistic mainstream Asari religion is Siari, which translates roughly as all is one. The faithful agree on certain core truths. The universe is a consciousness. Every life within it is an aspect of the greater whole, and death is a merging of one's spiritual energy back into the greater universal consciousness. Siaris don't specifically believe in reincarnation. They believe that spiritual energy returned to the universal consciousness upon death will eventually be used to fill new mortal vessels. So they kind of do. Siari became popular after the Asari left their homeworld and discovered their ability to meld with nearly any form of life. This ability is seen as proof that all life is fundamentally similar. Siari priestesses see their role as promoting unity between the disparate shards of the universe's awareness. Before the rise of Siari pantheism, Asari religions were as diverse as their political opinions. The strongest survivor of those days is the monotheistic religion worshipping the goddess Athami. Like the Asari, the goddess cycles through the triple aspects of maiden, matron, and matriarch. Oh, you haven't opened them yet? Cool. Well, when you do, please keep us updated. Zippy says, I don't want to put a label on it. Make an assessment! You're a scientist! Come on, I need your hypothesis. So there we go. We found out some more about the Asari. I really like the Asari. I just think they're like cool, chill, level-headed, reasonable people. Plus they're hot. It's like, what more could you ask for in an alien species, right? So next up, we're learning about the Turians, our little lappy-faced boys, and the Unification War. At about the time the Solarians and Asari were forming the Council, the Turians were embroiled in a bitter civil war. The Unification War, as it was later named, began with hostilities between the colonies furthest from the Turian homeworld, Palaven. These colonies were run by local chieftains, many of whom had distanced themselves from the hierarchy. Without the galvanizing influence of the government, the colonies became increasingly isolated and xenophobic. Colonists began wearing emblems or facial markings to differentiate themselves from members of other colonies, and open hostilities became common. Asari are elves, enough said. And that totally lines up, because elves are my favorite, like, fantasy race. I always play an elf whether I'm playing, like, D&D or, you know, a classic fantasy RPG. So it makes sense that the Asari are my favorite, because they do align very closely with the elves, you're right. When war finally broke out, the hierarchy maintained strict diplomacy and refused to get involved. After several years of fighting, less than a dozen factions remained, and the hierarchy finally intervened. By that time, the chieftains were too weak to resist. They were forced to put an end to fighting and renew their allegiance to the hierarchy. Though peace was restored, it took several decades for animosity between colonists to fade completely. To this day, most Turians still wear the facial markings of their home colonies. As a point of interest, the Turian term barefaced refers to one who is beguiling or not to be trusted. It is also a slang term for politicians. So, Turians have some interesting backstory, very violent. We already learned about the Protheans. The Prothean beacon downloaded its knowledge into Lieutenant Commander Shepard on Eden Prime, causing confusing dreams and visions. While the imagery is becoming clearer with time, the meaning of the beacon communication remains elusive. It has been suggested that Prothean data recording is highly dependent on a certain point of view, what Carl Jung described as the collective unconsciousness. The cipher needed to comprehend the images implanted in Shepard's mind is the cultural knowledge of a Prothean, the archetypes, biological instincts, and common experiences universal to the race. Since the Protheans have been dead for millennia, it may be impossible to acquire the cipher, but that's just not true, because we met a giant, spooky, scary space plant who had eaten enough Protheans to have a cipher. Now, we have met a lot of non-council races. We know about the Geth. This is just talking about their different forms. Let's hear more about the Krogan Genophage. The Genophage bioweapon was created to end the Krogan Rebellion. Oh, first we should read the Krogan Rebellion then. At After the Rachni War, the quick-breeding Krogan expanded at the expense of their neighbors. Warlords leveraged their veteran soldiers to seize living space, while the council races were still grateful. Over centuries, the Krogan conquered world after world. There was always just one more needed. When the council finally demanded withdrawal from the Asari colony of Lucia, Krogan overlord Kredek stormed off the citadel, daring the council to take their worlds back. But the council had taken precautions. The finest STG operators and Asari huntresses had been drafted into a covert observation force, the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. The Spectres opened the war with crippling strategic strikes. Krogan planets went dark as computer viruses flooded the extranet. Sabotaged antimatter refineries disappeared in blue and white annihilation. Headquarters stations shattered into orbit-clogging debris, rammed by pre-placed suicide freighters. Hey Crunch, how are you? Hey Durbo, how are you? I got my World of Warcraft shirt on today. I was leveling up my Space Goat before stream today, having a lot of fun. No worries, Crunch. We're literally, we haven't done anything in the game yet. We're just going through the lore here and catching up on all of our codex entries that we haven't checked out yet. So, you're good. Welcome. We're talking about the Krogan rebellions right now. Still, this only delayed the inevitable. The war would have been lost if not for first contact with the Turians, who responded to Krogan threats with a prompt declaration of war. Being on the far side of Krogan space from the Council, the Turians advanced rapidly into the lightly defended Krogan rear areas. The Krogan responded by dropping space stations and asteroids on Turian colonies. 3 worlds were rendered completely uninhabitable. Jesus. This was precisely the wrong approach to take with the Turians. Each is first and foremost a public servant, willing to risk his life to protect his comrades. Rather than increasing public war wariness, Krogan tactics stiffened Turian resolve. The arrival of Turian task forces saved many worlds from the warlords' marauding fleets, but it took development of the genophage bioweapon to end the war. There were decades of unrest afterwards. Rogue warlords and holdout groups of insurgents refused to surrender or disappeared into the frontier systems to become pirates. The genophage bioweapon was created to end the Krogan rebellions. From the start, the Krogan had overwhelmed the Council. Only timely first contact with the Turians saved the Council races. The Turians fought the Krogan to a standstill, but sheer weight of Krogan numbers indicated the war could not be won through conventional means. The Turians collaborated with the Salarians to genetically engineer a counter to the rapid breeding of the Krogan. The genophage virus gained the energy to replicate by eating key genetic sequences. Every cell in every Krogan had to be altered for the weapon to be foolproof. Otherwise, the Krogan could have used gene therapy to fix the affected tissues. Once the genophage strain could find no more genes to eat, it would starve and die, limiting spin-off mutation and contamination. This created genetic flaw as hereditary. The Salarians believed the genophage would be used as a deterrent, a position the Turians viewed as naive. Once the project was complete, the Turians mass-produced and deployed it. The Krogan homeworld, their colonies, and all occupied worlds were infected. The resulting mutation made only 1 in 1,000 Krogan pregnancies carry to term. It did not reduce fertility, but offspring viability. The rare females able to carry children to term became prizes the Krogan warlords fought brutal battles over. The Krogan are a shadow of their former glory. While the rebellions took place centuries ago, they are constantly reminded of the horror of the genophage and of their inability to counter it. The release of the genophage is still controversial, bitterly debated in many circles. So we find out a lot more about the genophage in Mass Effect 2, I think. Even in 3, I feel like they talk about it a whole lot more. And it's a really, really interesting idea and debate, I guess, that Mass Effect presents. Because obviously, it's absolutely awful and terrible. But then you read about the Krogan rebellions and how awful and terrible those were, and it's like they had to stop them somehow. But I personally think the Turians went too far. As, you know, the Salarians said, they thought it would be like a deterrent. They use it to threaten them, maybe use it on a small population. But, like, they just fucking gave it to everybody. And clearly it's been hundreds of years now, and the Krogan people are just, like, fucking decimated because of it, and it's really awful. But at the same time, you know, you read about the Krogan rebellions, and it's like, well, if they didn't do anything, the entire universe would have been destroyed, basically. So, it's a very interesting, conundrum, I guess. That's probably a light way to put it. But yeah, as Euro says, the genophage is truly fucked up, and we do explore it a lot more in depth in some of the other games. Hey Springchills, how are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, the 1 in 1,000 is a bit much, right? Like, That is a bit much. That's really awful. But anyway, we will debate that in the future. Those are the facts for now. Let's learn about the Quarians. Let's talk about the Migrant Fleet first. The Migrant Fleet is the largest concentration of star-faring vessels in the galaxy, sprawling across millions of kilometers. It could take days for the entire fleet to pass through a mass relay. When the Quarians fled their homeworld, the fleet was a motley aggregation of freighters, shuttles, industrial vessels, and the odd warship. After 3 centuries, all have been modified to support larger crews as comfortably as possible. As the Quarians achieved stability, they began weeding out the ships least suitable for long-term habitation, selling them and pooling the money to buy larger, more space-worthy hulls. This process is ongoing as vessels wear out and break down. While some ships enjoy dedicated cabins with full privacy and sanitary facilities, many more are former freighters whose cargo bays and containers are pressurized and divided into family spaces using simple metal cubicle bulkheads. Quarians enliven these austere spaces with colorful quilts and tapestries, which also help muffle sound. The day-to-day operations of the fleet, traffic control, station keeping, supply distribution, and so on, are under military jurisdiction. Though ship captains have the authority to deviate from their assigned positions, and may leave the fleet at any time, they are assumed to do so at their own risk. As the migrant fleet moves around the galaxy, many ships split off to pursue individual goals, returning days or years later. When Quarians of the migrant fleet reach young adulthood, they must leave their birth ship and find a new crew to accept them as permanent residents. To prove themselves, they must recover something of value. This is offered to their prospective captain as proof that they will not be a mere burden on the shoestring resources of the ship. This process is called the pilgrimage. Stripped of ritual, the pilgrimage is merely an attempt to maintain genetic diversity within the small, relatively isolated population bases that make up the migrant fleet. If the young stayed and married within their birth vessel, the risk of inbreeding would increase sharply. Quarians are surgically fitted with their various immunity-boosting implants in preparation for leaving on pilgrimage. Having grown up within the sterile, contained environments of the migrant fleet ships, Quarians have virtually no natural immune systems. So yeah, that's a very interesting point. If you're ever wondering why you can't see Tali's face, why she's literally in a suit, that's the reason why. It's literally like the ultimate biosuit. They never leave their ships their whole lives. So then when it's time to leave their ships, they're like, fuck. So they put on these suits. And that's the reason why. Good morning, TS. How are you? Hey, Stan. How are you? Stan says the genophage and many topics Mass Effect tackles that are race-related wouldn't work in a game featuring only humans. No, exactly. Exactly. It's just so cool. Like, we're reading through these different, we're reading about the Quarians, we're reading about the Krogan, we're reading about the Asari, and it's just like, and I've mentioned this before, the amount of thought and detail that went into the creation of all these different alien species is honestly just, like, amazing. Like, shout out to BioWare. It's the reason this game is so good. All these alien races are the thing that makes Mass Effect so special, Just woke up, have a pre-caffeine headache. Well, you better get yourself some coffee to fix that up. Okay. What else is interesting here? Yeah. If it's not interesting, I'm not gonna read it. Like, don't get me wrong, like, starships and stuff are interesting, but if you're interested in the interworkings of the starship, you can take a look at that for yourself, So if we go to primary, I'm pretty sure this is where they will actually narrate for us, so that's good. Hi, Morgan! How are you? Hey, Knight! Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Yes, we actually completed the cosplay challenge earlier in the stream today, so the cosplay is happening. That's on my to-do list now this weekend, is try to figure out what I'm going to cosplay. But you did it, guys! You raised enough points.
The Asari were the first.
Okay, so we did Asari and Turians, but we haven't done Solarians.
The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a
I'm glad that they're going to
hyperactive
read now and
metabolism.
give my throat a break.
Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic
What's wrong with this
speed leaves them with a
narrator?
relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species.
You're having a
who
better
used
day
as
today? I'm
soldiers
glad
during
to
the
hear that,
Rachni
Morgan.
Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Salarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
Avery says, them science frogs. Yes, that is a... If you want a TLDR summary of the Salarians, science frogs is good.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds.
Have we
in the
ever met a
Skilling Verge,
Batarian?
much to the dismay
I'm looking
of
at
the
this
Batarians,
photo and I'm like,
who
that
had been
doesn't
developing
look
the region
familiar.
For several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state.
That's why we haven't met
They
them, or why I
instigated
don't know where
proxy
they are.
war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skillian Blitz.
Oh,
of
the Blitz.
2176,
They're the ones who are
an
behind the
attack
Blitz.
on the human
Okay.
capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates
Okay,
and
yeah.
slavers.
So we don't like
In
Batarians.
2178,
Batarians don't like us.
the
We don't
Alliance
see them around
retaliated
much.
with a crushing assault on the
TLDR,
moon of Torfin,
they have way too
long
many eyes.
used as a state.
Elcor,
The
my
Elcor
favorite
are a
lumps.
Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs.
We met a
for
few
increased
lumps in the Citadel.
stability.
They were nice folks.
Elcor moves slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display.
Wow.
Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way to clarify when they are being sarcastic, amused, or angry.
Oh, that's why
Dakuna's
they
high gravity
state
impedes
what they're
mountain
feeling
formation.
when you talk to
Most
one.
of the
That makes
world
sense.
consists of flat,
Euro
open
says, yeah,
plains,
you may not have seen a
which
Batarian yet, but
prehistoric
Shepard
Elcor
sure
wandered
has.
across in small family bands. Modern Elcor
Satisfied
still
statement. The
prefer open
Elcor are
sky
pleased to be a
and can
favorite.
become restless and uncomfortable on
That's
long
cool.
starts.
Then the Hanar.
Hanar are a Citadel species known
We
for
met one of those
excessive
on the
politeness.
Citadel.
They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech.
Wow.
All Hanar
Big
have two
stupid
names.
jellyfish.
The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical, so instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal.
This one is pleased you remembered their meeting.
Tajay,
You guys are good at
orbits
impersonating
an
these different
energetic
alien
white
races.
star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language. When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the Great Prothean Station.
Buggy
Early
fellas.
attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are
Zippy, my
completely
Keeper impression.
non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually
Nothing.
invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their
Crunch tends
tendency
to upset
help new
Elcor. They think he's a bit
arrivals
egotistical for
integrate
using his
themselves
name.
into the
Bah!
Citadel. No matter
Solid
how many
impressions if you
Keepers
10 out of
die
10.
Due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs. Biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
Interesting.
The Krogan evolved in a hostile and vicious environment. Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Salarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal, primitive species, struggling to survive a self-inflicted...
Those are some ugly-ass bitches, Sislaw. Not a fan of the Krogans?
Them to use and build
you don't like their big
technology,
hump?
so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War. Liberated from the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the quick-breeding Krogan experienced an unprecedented population explosion. They began to colonize nearby worlds. Even though these worlds were already
death by gunshot. They were Americans all along?
Lasted nearly a century, only ending when the Turians unleashed the Genophage, a Salarian-developed bioweapon that crushed all Krogan resistance. The Genophage makes only 1 in 1,000 pregnancies viable, and today the Krogan are a slowly dying breed. Understandably, the Krogan harbor a grudge against all other species, especially the Turians. Driven from their home system by the Geth nearly 3 centuries ago, most Quarians now live aboard the Migrant Fleet, a flotilla of 50,000
Why did that sound like an anime title card?
passenger shuttles to mobile space stations. Home to 17 million Quarians, the flotilla
The Quarians are cool. I like how they're
resources.
basically like a large space caravan that just travel throughout the galaxy. I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty wild, though, that they created the Geth and then the Geth rebelled and kicked them off their own homeworld. That kind of sucks, right? Classic rebellion of the robots.
Impact their fleet has when it enters a system. This has led to many myths and rumors about the Quarians, including the belief that underneath their clothes and breathing masks, they are actually cybernetic creatures, a combination of organic and synthetic parts.
And then our last alien species that we've encountered is the Volus.
The Volus are a member species of the Citadel with their own embassy, but they are also
it's a hell of a caravan to be blocking up the roads. Right, TS?
Centuries ago, they were voluntarily absorbed into the hierarchy, effectively trading their mercantile prowess for Turian
I didn't know
military
that.
protection.
Interesting.
Erun, their homeworld, lies far beyond the normal life zone of its star. However, the world has a high-pressure greenhouse atmosphere that traps enough heat to support an ammonia-based biochemistry.
Oh, that's 100% what I was thinking, Law. Any sort of movie like that, iRobot or whatever. It's basically what happened to the Quarians and the Geth.
Are poisonous to them, and in the low-pressure atmospheres tolerable to most species, their flesh will actually split open.
Split open? Oh dear.
Tribal, bartering lands and even people to gain status. This culture of exchange inclines them to economic pursuits. It was the Volus who offered
Euro says, I love the Quarians.
banking,
Their issues with the Geth kind of make it hurt at times, but you know, shit's complicated. Exactly. Interesting. You know who the Volus remind me of? The Volus remind me of the, what are the race in Star Wars? The traitors? What are they called? Someone will tell me here now, I'm sure. Hopefully. But anyway, that's who they remind me of. The little trading people in Star Wars. What's in here?
After the Geth Thresher Maws, the Citadel is an ancient... The Council is an executive... Citadel space is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored. Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result is a number of densely developed clusters, thinly spread across the vast expanse of space, connected by the mass relay network.
Interesting.
Pharos is a there.
Alright. No offense, I don't really care about the ships and everything, so. That was a good lore lesson there, folks. I learned a lot. I like I said, I just love the lore of Mass Effect. So I feel like you're only getting half the story if you don't, talk to everybody and read all the codex entries, etc. So it was a fun little way to start the stream, just kind of catching up on all the new codex entries that we had. And now we have a few teammates to talk to. See what's going on, learn more about them and what they're feeling. We'll start off here with Garrus. Laws is now off to find out if we have a girlfriend or just a fuck buddy. Yeah, so for anybody who wasn't here yesterday, me and Liara expressed our feelings for one another. We don't have a label right now, and everyone wants a label, so we're gonna have to go back and ask her. Excuse me, could you please provide us with an official relationship title? Thank you.
Commander, how are you?
You and CSEC.
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as?
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after...
Dear Liara, what are we? Thank you.
He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Really?
He's not impressed that you're going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too...
So CSEC is basically like space police.
He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
A Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Welcome back,
Well, I
Bronny.
was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate, me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Too bad.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Exactly.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Tia says there's gotta be a lore reason for everyone speaking English. There's gotta be. I actually don't know the answer, but I'm sure there is one. With a game that has lore this deep, there's no way they overlooked, something like that. Hey, Enforcer! Enforcer says there is. Shepard mentions in Mass Effect 2 they're all wearing universal translators. There you go. There you go, there's the lore reason. But they didn't actually come up with it till the next game. So right now we don't know, but we'll find out in the next game.
We've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good.
Good old TARDIS translation devices.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
Keep talking.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Saren recruited you?
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables.
When Thane calls Shepard Siha in Mass Effect 2, she says her translator glitched. Huh. This is probably because of how annoying it was in Old Republic. Fair enough. What was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them.
Talking with Wookiees was so bad in KOTOR.
So I got
What do you mean? I love talking Wookiee.
Didn't even wait to get paid.
Cargo.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medicine.
Ronnie says my brain seems to have made me forget about that.
Nothing big. If there was anything of value...
Chewie, get on the ship.
That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Ship?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's it?
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
I see.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
All right. Well, our last girl to chat with is Ashley.
Commander,
How we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure, I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
Of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay 'em on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander.
Who's
should we have
Vicarian?
full access to the ship?
Because they're aliens?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust aliens?
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
We need allies.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
Hi.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on
Damn, we
the
found the first clansman.
As noble as the Council member seem,
Oh, that's
if
awful.
their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Not necessarily.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human.
What?
It's not racism, not really.
Not
Members
really!
of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
Give me a break.
This is an Alliance warship, not the Parliament floor. If you're Earth first, vote for the Terra Firma Party.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
See you later, Zippy. Enjoy the rest of your work day. Bronny says, first pack of McPokemon. Scorbunny, Chespin, Froakie, and a shiny Turtwig. Nice. Sounds like a good first pack. Loss has told you she 100% has a white hood in her locker. Tell me about your service.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Just one rotation?
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Military family.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
To see space.
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Gold bricking?
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh lord, you went to the Makapog boot camp too? Yeah, Gunny Ellison's still reaming out recruits down there. Kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
You have to work with aliens.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Good.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
Goodbye.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
I mean, I guess as long as you keep the racism in your head, then we'll be okay. I don't think that's how it works, Ashley, but I think that's the best we're gonna get for right now, so. The lower cheeks, Private Ashley. Okay, then go kiss Garrus. Now. Can you imagine? I wish that was a dialogue option. I 100% would have selected it. Alright, so we have now caught up with everybody in the crew. Which means it is time to go on our next mission. Voodoo. Where are we going for our next mission? Noveria. Council has received reports of Geth interest in the corporate research colony of Noveria. The Council needs to know why. Head to Noveria to investigate reports of Geth on the world. Okay. Relationship status now!
Transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
From who?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
What the fuck do the Council want?
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
Tell me.
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltration units?
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
And?
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Thanks for the info.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
That was actually a civil conversation with the Council, and I think that's because, what's his name? The Turian wasn't there. He's the real asshole. Let's be real. Okay, so maybe we should go there now, then. Should we go there first? Maybe. Head to Vermeer and rendezvous with the Solarian team. Yes, that's right, Law. Makes sense they're a bunch of cunts. The one on the council, I mean, Garrus is great, but the guy on the council is an asshole. So. Off we go! The Normandy's taking flight! Phew! No, he says, well, they get the blame, but the rest of the council species didn't have clean hands. Well, yeah, the Solarians made the chemical compound or whatever. They created the genophage, so it's a good point. Sorry, what? What's wrong?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
It's gone rogue?
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Is that the only option?
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our failsafes aren't responding.
Right, Bronny?
The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic.
We could bomb it from orbit. I love how that's even a possibility.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Alright, I can probably help you out. What, Where are you, though? Did he mention that? I didn't hear it, if he did. Rogue VI. A Rogue VI is taken over an Alliance training ground located on Earth's moon. Oh, jeez. Head to the solar system in the local cluster and deal with the Rogue VI. Alright. When in doubt, nuke it from space. Alright, well let's go there first, I guess. I mean, it is close to home, so... should probably do that first. TS says, strictly speaking, most all problems can be solved with a spot of recreational orbital bombardment. Whether that's a good solution in the situation is up to debate. This is cool, guys. Look, we're in our own solar system. Woo! Earth. There she is, baby. How many people are living on Earth in these days? 11.4 billion. Interesting. Alright, so the moon. Luna. The moon. An early source of helium-3, Luna is now mined for materials used in space habitat construction. 24 major stations have been constructed at Earth's L4 and L5 Lagrange points, all from lunar resources. 4 million people live on the moon! Wow! Euro says, I can see my house from here! Alright. Well, that's interesting. Let's pop by the moon, shall we? You know what, let's bring the humans to the moon mission. May as well. I like trying out all the different party members and, you know, feel close to home for them. Okay, so before we get going, we definitely need to level these guys up. He has 39 points to spend because I've never used him since the very first mission. Let's get your points up in here. Cool. There you go. Ashley's going all in on assault rifles. Soldier. Assault training. Fitness. She's just gonna be a soldier, you know? Your classic soldier. Sure, take the Grand Dragon of the clan to meet her peers. That will work out great. Yeah, leave Ashley there to think about her xenophobia. Euro said, I tried out all the characters enough to get the trophy for completing 5 missions with each in the party. Then it was Liara/Tali the rest of the game. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically gonna be me. I'll probably do a Garrus Rex run for like our next mission, but yeah, Liara and Tali are my two main gals. For sure. Alright. So Ashley needs a good assault rifle then. And there's a good shotgun for you. And there's a good pistol for you. And there's a good sniper rifle for you. You get some heavy armor. You can equip it with kinetic buff of 4. There you go. And Kaidan, he doesn't really use weapons, honestly, so he's fine. Ooh, looking good though. Like the armor, bud. Physics threshold, nice. Grab that. That face and that name, I bet money on Kaidan selling us out. Senses I like Ashley despite her xenophobia. Glad you're giving her, you know, an open mind. Okay, so we're going to the Alliance training ground, which is... This map is, like, kind of disorienting. Okay, so it's, like, southwest of where I am, I think. Not the best map in the world, I'll tell you that. Yes, okay. Southwest. There's also some debris over here, so we'll go check this out. Hey, U9, how are you doing? Crunch says leave both Ashley and Caden on Luna. Look, I'm telling you right now, this will be the only time you see an Ashley Caden party for the rest of this game. So I decided, look, we haven't used them since the very first mission. If we're not gonna use them while we're on their own fucking moon, when are we gonna use them, you know? Ronnie says, Pokemon Pack 2, Piplup, Squirtle, Mudkip, and Shiny Snivy. Awesome, so you didn't get any duplicates, did you, Ronnie? That's great. Well, that's the thing. Caden is such a, like, and maybe it's just because, you know, we have alien options, but I just find both of them, Ashley and Caden, to just be, like, boring characters. Like, I don't know. It's like, why would I pick these two random humans when I can get these cool aliens in my party, you know?
Got it.
Oh, you know, E9, we're just here playing some more Mass Effect today. Really enjoying it so far. We are currently on our moon, actually. We're here to help a training mission that has gone awry. He's the name and face of a traitor. Not sure if he betrays you, but he definitely smells like one. The moon is just so barren. It's like, literally, we're just like driving across like a completely empty planet. Like, why would you want to live here? Now, it kind of looks like the base is like on the other side of these mountains, but how the fuck are we gonna get up there? No, stop. You know what I mean? We have to go like all the way over here and then all the way around? Can I drive up them? Let's see. Time to go mountain climbing, I guess. I guess so. Mass Effect's going great, Kirky. I'm really, really enjoying it. It's been so long since I played that it really feels fresh, but at the same time familiar. Like, I forgot how good the game was, you know? Really glad that I decided to play it. I mean, I figured they might have, like, expand, you know, made it look a little prettier since they're living up here now, but apparently no, they're just like, we don't care if it's a rock, we're gonna live here. We're not gonna make it pretty. Okay, here we go. Okay. Ronnie says, oh wow, they really did tweak the shitty Mako to be usable, right? It drove right up those cliffs. I gotta give it to the M35 here. That was nice. We basically Skyrim horsed up the wall there, and it was fun. Here we are now. We're on the training facility on the moon. We're a rogue VI. They made it very clear it is a VI, not an AI. It needs to be shut down, so. Why are these things, like, lit up? You see this? Oh, Jesus. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God, there's so many of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm backing the fuck up out of there. And I'm like, oh, my God. Oh, my God, my God. I'm backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. My daddy taught me good. I'm backing the hell out of there. And I'm like, oh, my God. Oh my god, my god. 10 points to anyone who knows that reference. Oh, Ashley's dead. Woo! Everybody. Oh no, that was Kaidan who was dead. Ashley's still alive. She's a bad bitch. Okay, I think we're clear. I like that mysterious buzzing. R.I.P. Kaidan. See, this is why I don't take you out much. You were the first one down. Gun out again. Any robots in here? What am I doing in here? I see the little exclamation points on my map, but... I gotta go on the other side? I don't know what I'm doing. It looks like I have to shoot these things, but... Oh, there we go. Except now there's toxic gas being vented into the bunkers. So that's good. Okay. We better get out of here quick. I don't know about you, but toxic gas doesn't sound like a good time to me. Oh. Run, 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 run. Was one shot shy on the other one? Ah, yes, there we go. If I'd been a little more patient. The lights on the optical mainframes flicker and die. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Oh, so we need to go into each of the 3 structures that we saw up on the surface of the moon. I see, okay. I know what we're supposed to do now. All checks out. We better get out of here before we choke to death, though. So I probably could have shot those power junctions then. If I just kept at it. I gave up too soon. 1 second. Don't mind the toxic gas. I just gotta quickly play Crossy Road and grab some shit. If we could be on our way! Alright. 1 down. 2 to go.
Hostile spotted.
How the hell did you spot hostiles through this door, Kaidan?
I think we're good.
Oh, and now we're good, apparently. Okay. Your eyesight failed you there, did it? Okay. Assuming we're gonna have more robots in here, so Kaidan, let's try not to die this time. Please and thanks.
I smell trouble.
Okay, this thing just... Oh no, it did. It did. After a few shots, it did blow up. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of robots in here. Woo! Okay.
All clear, Commander.
Phew. Damn it, Kaidan, stop doing acid while on the mission. Fucking seeing shit. freaking me out, Caden. Come on, man. I told you to be professional. This is your one shot, your one opportunity to seize the moment. Are you gonna capture it, or are you gonna let it slip away? Because it's looking like it's slipping away here. Oh, man. Kinetic barrier fields are powering up throughout the bunker complex. Good. Good. Oh, good. Okay.
Negative contacts.
Disabled.
Okay, so they're just really fucking annoying. Oh yeah, and they're hurting me because I'm getting too close now. Can I shoot through them? Oh yeah, okay. There we go. They're just annoying, that's all.
All clear, Commander.
Pew 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 pew! Alright, the second of 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Unsure why they kept the computing clusters in 3 fucking buildings. I mean, I guess it helps if anyone was trying to take it down. But like, who even cares? It's just a training VI, so like, why did it need all this security? You're just making my job way harder here, Alliance Military. Come on. One more. All your eggs in one basket's how you get accidental omelets. Doesn't even sound like a bad time. What's wrong with an accidental omelet? Well, since if you really believe it's only used for training, I got a bridge to sell you. Fair enough. At least there's a lot of loot for me to get in here. Everyone knows I love some space loot. Give me all the space loot, thank you! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's not good! Ah! Cover, cover! Grenade! I don't have any grenades, fuck! Woo! Good job, team. Tiff is our favorite loot goblin. Look, I love me some good looty loots. Give me all the loots, please, and thank you. Alright, I think this is our last area here, should be. We'll save the day, as usual. Always out here saving the day. Additional security drones powering up. Oh, good. I was wondering what this one was gonna have for us, because it's already got the shield, so I knew it had to be something else. They decided to go with robots, so that's cool. That's cool. Good thing I got space magic, motherfuckers. That could be all the robots. That would be good. Hey, Styles, I mean, it's not, but, like, it may as well be. All I basically use is my pistol and my sniper rifle. So in up close and personal situations, yeah, it's basically a pistol-only run. Because that's kind of what I'm spec'd for, so... A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hard suit's heads-up display interprets it into a series of zeros and ones. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. Interesting. Your specialization class will replace your base class in the talents on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialization class. Shock Trooper, or Nemesis. Shock Trooper is a highly trained killing machine who excels in all combat situations. And Nemesis is a biotic specialist who uses Mass Effect fields to inflict heavy damage against opponents. Increases duration and damage for all biotic abilities, improves warp, and improves lift. This increases health, increases damage, increases immunity or barrier, improves adrenaline. What do you think, guys? Shock Trooper or Nemesis? Yes, do you really need anything beyond your trusty big iron? I think not. Hero says those two are all you need. My gut was to do Nemesis, but like, I like Shock Trooper because I like more health and damage protection and increased barrier ability. I think I'm gonna go Shock Trooper. When in doubt, just pick health, right? That's what we've always learned. Speaking of, increase my barrier. Actually, we picked up some loot, so we may as well take a look. For me, I'm not going to give anything else to Cade and Ashley, because we're never using them ever again. But if there's anything good for me, I'm going to take it. Yeah. Like, I'm giving myself the good assault guns and shotguns and stuff, but like, assault rifles, sorry. I really don't need to. Ooh! Better pistol. We're going from the Stiletto 4 to the Stiletto 5. Fuck me up. Let's go. We gotta go Striker 5 too. And Gladiator 5 gives me increased damage protection, increased shields, bit lower tech biotic protection. Yeah, I'll take it. Cool. Shock Trooper just parachuting in and flashing the enemy.
Clear.
I don't want to show off my breasts! Come on, Brawny. God, I thought you were better than that. Heroes is one of the Sentinel specialist classes makes stasis actually useful by letting you actually damage enemies while they are frozen. Ooh. That does sound nice. I'd like that. Alright, well, good job, team. Oh, I found more loots over here. I missed it on our first time through the room. It's a little crossy road. The day is saved. Alright, folks, our adventures on the moon were fun, but we are done. Back to the ship. Now, is it F? Nope. Is it Q? Nope. Is it, which button is to go back to the ship? Hey, Squirrely, how are you? Yeah, it's actually a reuse from yesterday, but I liked it so much I figured we'd get 2 days out of it.
Fire in the hole!
Nope, not grenade. Ah, N. Thank you, Crunch. Nope, not N. Do I have to be in the Mako? Nope, not N. Oh, F while in the Mako. I got it. Alright, well, there you go. Side quest complete. And now we can head back to where we were going, which actually, I need to back out of here because I can't remember where we were going. And for some reason, they will not let me look at the navigational map. Or, sorry, my journal while I am in the navigational map. Alright. We're going to Vermeer. You received word that a Solarian reconnaissance team on Vermeer has information about Saren. The message was unclear, and the council fears the team is in danger. Vermeer is where we're going. Right. Press C to return to the Cold Stone Creamery. Oh dear. Let's go! Pew! Vermeer. Vermeer is a lush frontier world, ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers makes it an unappealing homestead. Fair enough, I guess. Too bad, though. It looked pretty just from that little picture there. Alright, so let's take the boys on this mission. We just took the humans out for a walk, you know, got them their exercise. Now we're gonna take the boys out for a walk. They get restless if you don't take them out every now and then. So we will take Urdnot Rex and Garrus Vicarian.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
I gotta be honest, I didn't know Garrus had a last name until this very second. Vicarian.
We'll go in hot and take him out.
That's who Ashley was referring to earlier, and I had no idea. Skirt, skirt!
Got a clean drop, Commander.
Good job, Joker.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joker out.
Alright, so now we gotta level up the boys and give them some better equipment. Garrus likes sniper rifles and assault rifles. Now we'll give him some tactical armor. Give him all the Turian agents. We'll give him some first aid. Give him some electronics in case we need to hack anything. Beautiful. And Rex is getting assault rifles and shotguns and combat armor, because that is Rex in a nutshell. Right there. What you mean his government name isn't Garrus the Blue Alien? Fitness. Working on my fitness. He's my witness. Ooh-wee! I put your boy on rock, and they be lying down the block just to watch what I got. Hey, Garrus. You can get Thunder 6. We'll get you a mod for that. And then you can get the Striker 5. And we'll give you Shredder rounds. And weapon stability. We got new armor for you, the Ursa V. Ooh. Looking good, man. We'll give you extra damage protection. For Rex, he needs the... You want the Avenger 5 or the Banshee 5? Or the Lancer 5? Or the Thunder 5? Thunder 5. Give you some cryo rounds and combat scanner. Give you... Oh, I only got shitty shotguns. Sorry, dude. I'll give you some upgrades, though. Shredder rounds and... rail extension? And then we don't have any armor for you, but I can give you an upgrade to the armor you have. We'll give you the Energize Weave. So we should save, because we haven't saved yet today. I know the game auto-saves, but I like to do a hard save every now and then. Alright, boys and girls, we are kitted and ready to go. This world really is beautiful. It is too bad that there are pirates and shit, because I bet this would be a lovely place to live. Also, I don't think those guys are enemies. I think I'm just murdering innocent creatures, but... Can't be too careful on an alien planet, right? Oh, the Geth are here. That's good. That means we're in the right place. Oh god. So concentrated on shooting, I forgot about driving. Ronnie says, I've never done this mission before the ice plant. Well, here you go. Showing you an alternative route. Did you die? Jesus. Whoa! This is kind of giving me Halo vibes right now, I gotta be honest. Really getting Halo vibes. Like the first Halo. Die! Whew. We got a lot of experience points for killing that thing. Tia said, I thought this was Halo just now. It's just that Trev's not here team killing me. See, it's the only difference, really, between my Halo playthrough and this playthrough. It's the lack of team kills. Wait, is that a thing, Euro? Because that sounds very specific. Dude's not even shooting me. Thanks for making my job easy, man. Oh god. Oh, we almost flipped her. Am I going the right way? Who knows? Oh, apparently I am. Thanks, Garrus. Alright. Getting out here? Gotta go kill that thing first. Alright. Woo! Literally restarted the mission 3 times because I accidentally killed the creatures and didn't want to live with it. See, and that's the glory of video games, right? Let's try that again, shall we? Boop! Changing our life decisions with a click of a button. You gotta love it. Right. Oh. Oh, I actually didn't have to hack that one. Oh. Level up, baby! Hey, Nick, how are you? Yeah, we just like to cuddle up front. You're wondering what happens behind the scenes in the Mako? Well, there you have it. There's a bit of cuddling going on in the front seat. AA gun power controls disable.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Alright, Joker. Very close-knit group you got there. Look, they say Mass Effect is all about the relationships you make with your companions, and I like to take that to the next level. Snuggles for everyone! Sucks to be whoever's on the bottom of the pile while the Mako fucking bounces around non-stop. Good point. Back with ice cream! Hell yeah, Bronny, welcome back. Sounds delicious. Sounds like you're having quite the day. McDonald's Happy Meals, ice cream, you're really winning. Okay, if this thing could turn around without it being so difficult, that would be nice. There we go. Okay. squirrely. Rex, I can't shoot him if you stand in the way, my dude. Alright, I guess that worked. Ah, look, I made him fly! Look, Mom, he's flying!
That's it. Nothing between us and the Solarian camp now.
Sweet. Let's go, boys. Can I jump off this? No. Gotta take the long way around. My armor, honestly, is like so skin tight that I'm just like, is this just my skin? Like, how did I get in this? I must have had to oil up before I slipped into my N7 armor for the day. God forbid I ever have to take it back off. She was born wearing the armor. Only explanation.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
I'm on my way. It hooks up to an air compressor that pulls it nice and tight. Oh, I like that explanation. They probably spray painted on using space tech. Also a good explanation. Alright, here we are. We haven't had much contact with Solarians so far, so this should be fun.
Until we can come up with a plan.
Status?
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
Are you kidding?
Oh, that's just great. What now?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
The message was unclear.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
What kind of research?
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
Oh, good.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Genophage?
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
3 is a fleet!
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
Damn it!
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Oh. How can that not touch
Is
your
he going to be a
heartstrings? Like,
we already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
Rex pointing at him and saying, we, you know, our people are not a mistake. Like, oh, God. There's no way you can't side with him there. It's okay.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
I understand.
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Rex?
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
You're right.
I'll be careful, but be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
Who did you say could sell me supplies? What's Garrus got to say about this?
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
Oh, we can still trust him. He's just upset, obviously.
Greetings.
What the fuck was that?
I can provide you.
You
with
guys just hear
supplies
that random ass
For
gunshot?
anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kieran.
Show me your supplies.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Stop being so depressing. The Armali Council license for the Normandy Quartermaster. Oh, we can buy that. We can buy the Atlantis Risk Control license. That was Rex expressing his emotions. Jesus Christ. Alright, it's time to go talk to Rex. I feel bad for the poor guy. I really do. I understand the uprising had to be stopped. It literally did. The whole galaxy would have been destroyed if not. But it's been hundreds of years and these people are dying. Like, we gotta help them now.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
It's not that simple.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon.
No,
and
that's
if
not
Saren
what
is
I
allowed
wanted to
use
say,
it,
but
you won't be
okay.
around to reap the benefits.
My
None
dialogue
of us will.
option betrayed me.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. If you can't give me a better reason than this to destroy the hopes of my people, then I'm done with you.
No. What do you want from me?
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it.
No! I was trying to be on your side! Literally, I'm on your side!
This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
These aren't your people.
These Krogan are slaves of Saren. Puppets, tools to be used and discarded. Is that what you want for your people?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous.
Put down the gun.
All right, Shepard.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I
Woo!
don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Okay. My dialogue choices were not as I was trying. I was trying to be on his side, but somehow all my dialogue choices were not on his side. Luckily, I was charismatic enough to resolve the situation. Hey, Smokey, I remember back the very first time I played Mass Effect. Ashley shot Rex in my playthrough. I do remember that very clearly. Because I was just like, holy fuck! But I'm so glad we managed to talk him down. Crunch says, Rex is the model for what the Krogan can be. Intelligent, thoughtful before fighting. Exactly. If people can, you know, we might have some arguments, some justification for the genophage hundreds of years ago when the rebellion was in full swing. Sure. But it's been hundreds of years later. The Krogan people are dying. We have a clear example that Krogan are not as bloodthirsty as we think they all are. Like, I'm on his side here. Clearly, the dialogue options I were not selecting. Exactly, Tiaz. Hate it when the dialogue option you choose doesn't match what your character actually blurts out. That seemed to be the case there, but luckily, we managed to talk him down, because I did not want poor Rex to die there, so. Phew! Okay.
Your ability to calm the Krogan is impressive.
Thank you, Liara. I can calm you too later. Ow! Bronny said, I was worried your Ashley was too nuts and would murderize him. That's true, too. That's true, too. Wow. Alright. That was exciting. That was high pressure.
It won't be an easy fight, but we're ready when you are.
Nice work with Rex. I didn't think anything would calm him down.
I love when you walk up to people, they compliment you, then the conversation's over. Get a room, says Scrunch. Alright, Captain, we're ready.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
Assault?
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where?
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
Sounds risky.
We won't be able to meet their force head on.
Definitely not. But I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It might work.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
That's a bold request.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Captain, who do you need?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these 2 will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
I think you should take Ashley because she has way more combat experience and was a ground soldier. Plus, she makes a good point that we might need Kaidan to arm the bomb. So I'm gonna tell him to take Ashley.
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
Solarian exit plan.
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long
Well,
as
that's the thing,
Once the
too,
bomb
is
is
maybe
in place, we will fall
Ashley
back to
around
try and
Rex
escape
isn't
the
the
blast
greatest
rays.
idea right now.
If we move quickly,
So-
we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
Sounds dangerous.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Other teams.
Shadow seems clear enough. What would the other teams be called?
Aegor, Manovai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Whew. Wow, actually basing the teammate choice on actual combat reasons rather than the game mechanics. Strategy. All right. Before I say I'm ready, I'm all hyped up and ready to go, but I have to use the washroom, so I'm gonna go pee, and when I come back, then we'll be ready to go and we'll take this fight to Saren. Here we go. Be right back. witnessing some anarchy in the chat here. I'm gone for 2 seconds and this is what I have to deal with. I'm just kidding. Alright. We're back. We're ready. You guys ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah.
No anarchy here, just us chickens.
Good luck.
What is it?
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know. It's just weird. Going under someone else's command.
Don't make this an alien thing, Ashley. Come on.
All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Let's kick ass!
Whatever happens, everyone just keep shooting. We go in hard, hit them harder, and we'll be the only damn thing that comes out the other side.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life.
Squirrely.
I've also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not
Just keep
our
shooting.
way.
Ah, the U.S.
Think
Army
of our
tactics.
heroes. A silent step who defeated a nation with a single shot.
Another great
Or the
speech.
ever-alert
Yep,
who
absolutely.
kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line.
Rah!
Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
Good speech, Captain. I believe in you guys. I'm gonna take the boys with me. Again. Because, you know, look, it's a boy mission. Plus, I feel like Rex should be here. Although, maybe it'll be the wrong move. But you know what? We're going for it. Reptile Squad!
Check. Do you read me, Commander?
Affirmative.
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Got it. Over and out!
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Chief Williams. Manova, time to get some attention.
Manova is under coordinated crossfire. Check for long-range turrets helping the Geth target.
Oh, shit. I saw that laser. Time for the snipe, baby! Phew! He just disappeared. Did you guys see that? Y'all saw that, right? I tried to shoot him again. He straight up disappeared. Woo! Now, there's another one up here somewhere, but I can't see him from my angle. Oh, wait. Is that him? Yeah, it is, baby! Oh god! Fly, boy, fly! Alright. We good. Triangulation tower. Disrupt. Geth communications disrupted. I literally never have used Omnigel to open any of these containers. I always just like to do it myself. I find it low-key fun, so it's like, may as well save the supplies, right? Alright, good job, boys. Great start.
Something scrambled, they're targeting. We've got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai.
Let's keep it moving. Battle music is here, but I don't see the enemies. Oh, I found him! I found him! Oh god. They're flanking us, boys! They're flanking us!
They're calling SAT strikes. Jaeto, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
Don't see any more. Move up! Satellite uplink disrupted. Don't know what that did, but I hope it helped. Oh, Krogans. The Krogan are here.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Yeah, I actually remember this whole mission, like, pretty well. A lot of my memories are, not the best, because it has been a while since I played these games, but I do remember this mission. Not, like, perfectly, but... Like I said, I certainly remember my Rex getting shot back in the day, so... Woo! Nice shot! I think it was Garrus. Nice shot. He doesn't even see me, look. Headshot, baby! Upgrade kit, thank you. Don't see anybody there. Hello? Oh, there you are. I like the music. It feels very victorious here.
Captain Kirhe's down. A4, forward
Uh-oh.
to Jaeto. Hold that line.
Phew! Woo! Rex, get out of the way! Okay, we're good. Keep moving.
Holding ground.
First we gotta open this.
Shadow team must be getting close.
We're getting close, alright. We're almost there. Hold the line, folks! Hold the line! Security console. Access base security.
We've got access to base security. We should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear out the guards for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
They've got enough trouble.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Oh god. Why are there Solarians attacking us? Guess they got drawn to the dark side. I mean, the lure of cookies gets us all. I can't blame them too much. Alright? Fly, boy, fly! While I shoot you in the head. Alright, good job, folks. Great work. Keep it moving. We're doing good. Do anything with this? No. Okay, continuing onwards.
Hello? Is someone out there?
The Solarians are being kept as slaves. Well, if we can figure out how to get down there, we can help.
What was that noise?
Can't shoot the door open or anything.
Who's there? Can anyone hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm up here. Alright, we'll see if we can get down there.
Is someone out there?
Wow, I hope the Solarians on the other side aren't as weak as these ones, cause, if so, we're shit out of fucking luck.
Come on, Shepard, hurry it up!
We're hurrying! Hang on. The other way might be able to get down to the Solarians. This way. Yeah.
Oh, you're not a Geth. And you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad.
Slaves? Oh no, the Saren guy might not be a good chap. Who knew?
Captured during recall. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base.
Sorry, I'm all you get.
The transmission wasn't clear. The fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envied them.
Tell me about the research. But make it quick.
About the experiments they were conducting.
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I'm letting you out.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Start running, dude. I don't got time to shepherd you out of here. Okay, so those are the mindless husks. We're gonna leave them in there. Or I feel bad. Maybe they could be less mindless if we let them out.
There's nothing left of them.
Oh, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but leave them like this.
Let them out.
Open the doors. Give them a chance to outrun the blast.
I might regret that. But maybe if they get far away, their minds will come back. I don't know. They're no threat.
Let them out. They won't hurt us.
Yes, Commander.
If they do hurt us, they're not going to be very strong. So I don't know. I don't have time to think about the decision too strongly. I'm just gonna go with my gut, and my gut says just let them out. At least give them a chance to get the hell out of here. Even if they are bad, they're not gonna be too bad. So we'll see if that decision backfires. But for right now, we gotta keep going. We got more up here.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right?
No time for free will philosophy.
It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Who are you?
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Yeah, sure, Bronny. I tried my best.
6 days ago. Glad to answer, man. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I said anything to get out and get some payback. It's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
Are you fit to fight?
Can you help me, or will I be carrying you out of here?
I'll be at your back every step of the way. I just need to get out of here and away from that incessant whispering. They piped it in for days now.
Something's not right here, Shepard.
You're right. I was ready to let him out until he said the incessant whispering thing.
Setting him free could endanger the mission.
No. I need to get out. This room is too small and it keeps talking, and I really want to get out of here and get some work done. I need to get out. Let me out.
Sorry, I let the other ones out, but I can't risk you. You seem sketchy. The other ones didn't seem like they had a mind, but you have a mind.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
Uh-oh. Yeah, dude was sus as hell. I think it was quite clear there by that cutscene that I made the right decision. Alright. We saved some people, let out some people. Couldn't let out that sus guy. Sorry, dude. Poor guy. Rest in peace. Yep. I would have helped you if I could, my man, but I think you were beyond helping. And I can't let you jeopardize the mission. Okay. Let's keep going. This is so high stakes right now. This is great. I can't open it. Oh fuck. Okay. This way. Wasn't the right way, but we found a lot of loot, so really it was the right way. So any way with loot is the right way. How do we get through that door? Doesn't look like there's any other way to go. Did I miss something? I guess so. Fuck, we're wasting so much time. You got lost in here for a second too? Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me then. Oh, there's an elevator. Okay. Let's do it, folks. Stasis control? Oh god. What have I done? I've made mistakes, and now I'm killing hot, sorry bitches.
What is going on here? Where is it gone? Where is Barry? This is the glorious salvation of my species.
Not the hot ass sorry bitches, why? Why would you do this to me? just cruel. Space magic. Hey, it's a person.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Who are you?
Let's hear it. Who are you and what do you want? Ranith the Noctis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
What are you talking about?
I thought this was a breeding facility. Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you didn't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected.
Fair enough.
But I can help you.
Probably didn't know what
This
you were signing up
elevator
for.
behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in.
She's blue, da ba dee da ba da. Hey Mayor, how are
All
you?
of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
Tell me about your research.
What were you studying here? It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
Collateral damage?
What do you mean by collateral damage? Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop
Finishing up
thinking for
computer work?
yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
You're free. Get out of here. You didn't know what you were signing up for. Everyone makes mistakes, girl. This is your chance to get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running. What? You can't. But I'll never.
Don't complain! Start running!
You enjoyed that, Commander.
Absolutely not, Garrus. I don't know what you're talking about. Absolutely not. Intel report. Ah. Oh. Got that. Up we go to Saren's house. We're going to Saren's room. Hee hee.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Edenbrod.
Oh, I'm sure nothing but good things can happen if I investigate this communications panel. Let's do it! Alright! See, nothing bad happened. Oh, Garrus, where the fuck did you just go? Did you guys see that? Garrus just hopped down from the ceiling, apparently. Alright, my dude. You done climbing around up there?
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen. You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am Sovereign.
The ship?
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction.
Big ol' cuttlefish boy.
They chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
Bronny says this voice makes the inside of my skull itch. And honestly, I can feel that. I don't know if you guys are listening on headphones or not, but like, it does. It feels like it's like omnipresent. Like they did a really good job voicing this guy. He just sounds evil, you know? Bronny also says, oh, they pulled back the red a bit here. I like how you're picking up on all the little things that they've changed since you played the original so soon. You don't scare me.
Whatever your plan is, it's gonna fail. I'll make sure of that.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
You built them?
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us. They're here to wipe us out.
TS says his voice blends in perfectly with my inner voice. Eerie stuff. Why are you doing this?
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Who created you?
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Are there more of you?
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return.
Guys, he's giving me Burning Legion vibes, which is, you know, timely considering the day and all.
You cannot escape your doom.
I will stop you.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
What's wrong?
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
Mareeper tips Fedora.
Orders, Commander.
Let's go set the nuke.
We'll head for the breeding facility. Time to blow this place to hell.
Right, Commander. I'll meet you there. Joker out.
Woo! Things are getting intense now. Let's go. I'm not going the right way. I love it. This is so dramatic. Feels like an action movie. On the tip of my seat here. Me and my 2 alien boys. Ready to blow some things to hell. Whew! He almost got me that time.
Shepard must be getting close. Janto, circle around. Keep them here. Keep them.
Ashley out here bossing around aliens like they don't outrank her massively. Woo! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Wow, it's suddenly quiet out here. It's kind of eerie. Absolutely. Oh god. Oh god. Shields. Woo! Stop charging me! Fuck! That was rude. Euro says, since I know you like loot, I will mention you missed 2 or 3 chests just back around that last bend. Oh, thank you. That's a good heads up, and it looks like we're gonna have to go back there anyway, so... Great heads up, thank you. The Krogan suicide runner killed me. So, we'll have to retry this again. At least I know what to expect now. No rockets for you! Asshole!
The gas returning. Shepard must be getting close. Janto, circle around. Keep them here. Keep them...
Why didn't you float? I just floated you. You did not float. Okay. Yeah, man, when Krogan just start charging you, be a little unnerving, that's for sure. They're a lot bigger than me. Alright, let's try this again. We'll pick up some loot this time, and hopefully be successful. Loot must be down here, is it? Aha! Yes, 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 thank you. Except I can't open that one. I can't open this one. Woohoo! Alright. Let's do this again. Actually, let's save right here. So if we do die, we can just reload right here. take care of the Krogan. I can't leave you to do nothing on your own, can I? Fucking rude. Alright. Let's go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's a rocket! Oh! Woo! Woo! Let's go. Mayor says, random as hell, but what logo is your shirt? Oh, this is the Alliance logo from World of Warcraft. Deactivate the turret. Now there's more assholes. We are celebrating World of Warcraft today because the Burning Crusade pre-patch did come out, which means your girl is back to WoW. Ah! I'm loving it.
Nice work with that gun, Commander. We've got the other one in our sights.
All right. Yeah, it's like a lion. Big majestic lion. Hi. You're a little majestic kitten, I know. I know. Right. I finished 3 levels on my pally today. Hit 46, gonna take a break. Wow, you're almost ready. I just started a new Draenei today, so I'm only level 8. Gonna take me a while before I hit 60, but I enjoy leveling. It's one of my favorite aspects of World of Warcraft. I'm not a big raider or even a huge dungeoneer. I love leveling, and so I'm just enjoying the ride, honestly.
Charges are set. Everyone get low, now!
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Should probably get out of the way before the Normandy lands on my head. Who's this guy? What's that thing? Oh, that's the nuke. And that guy must be one of the random people who work on my ship.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Why does the nuke look like a ladybug? I read you.
The nuke is almost ready. Get to the rendezvous point, will you?
Oh, red shirt Chris.
Pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. Captain Kirrahe is dead. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Normandy, pick them up.
Get them out of there, Joker, now!
Negative. It's too hot. Can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the bomb. Go get them and meet me back here.
Good idea.
Up to the AA tower. Move!
Yeah, no, I know this is Caden. There was another random man. Hang on. Which way do I go now? Which way did I come from? I think I came from this way. Which means I need to go down this way. The nuke really does look like a ladybug, doesn't it? It's a little too cute for my liking. Makes me a little worried. Nukes should not be cute. Oh, Jesus. Fight him, Rex! Fight him! Good job. God. Go away! Whoa! Okay. Man, good thing he keeps charging Brex and not me. Thanks for being my meat shield, Rexy boy. Kill him with cuteness. Alright. This is intense. Ashley, where you at, girl? Hang on, I gotta get this loot, then I'll be right there.
Heads up, LT. Just spotted the ship headed to your location.
Oh, we see it.
Here. There's gas pouring out all over the bomb site.
How bad is it?
Can you hold them off?
There's too many. I don't think we can survive until you get here.
Fuck!
I'm activating the bomb.
What?
What the hell are you doing, Alenko?
I'm just making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what. It's done, Commander. Go get Williams and get the hell out of here.
Screw that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Alenko.
Ah! Who do we choose? Who do we choose? How long do I have to choose? Do I have an unlimited amount of time to make this decision? Dun dun dun! I'm gonna tell you what my thought process is, but you guys let me know if you feel strongly either way about either of these characters. When I played this game for my very first time back on the Xbox 360 more than 10 years ago, Ashley died on this mission. And so, because of that, it makes me want to save Ashley this time around, because I didn't save her last time around. I don't know if you can save both. I don't know if one of these people had to die. I'm honestly not sure. But all I know is last time, Ashley did die. So that makes me want to go rescue her. But does anybody feel strongly one way or the other? Hero says, I usually kill off Kaidan because, like I said, I find him ridiculously boring. So someone will stay no matter what. Oh, okay. Okay. So you do have to choose between the two. So yeah, in my old playthroughs, I saved Kaidan, so I think I'm gonna rescue Ashley. Let's do it.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
Just hold on.
Stay alive. I'll be coming to get you too, Kaidan.
I think we both know that's not gonna happen, Commander.
Ronnie says, I usually rescue Kaidan because he's not a massive xenophobe. Maybe Ashley's outlooks and views will change after this whole ordeal. I'll hope, anyway. Ashley's character is trash, but Kaidan doesn't have a character, so... It's a really difficult decision they're making us do here, right? You're only allowed to keep one of the below-average human companions.
You need to move fast, Commander. Samples are lost so much longer. Watch the corners. Suppressing fire.
Oh, that's my friend. My bad.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
You work for a Reaper.
Sovereign and its kind destroyed the Protheans. What else is there to understand?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
I won't be a slave.
I'd rather die than live under the rule of those machines.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
But it's not working, is it?
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now.
You're messing around with some pretty dangerous powers here, Sarah, and I don't think you're gonna win.
Not let it happen to me.
Geth.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
For the Horde! Hey, Ice! For the Alliance!
To be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools...
This dude is very well spoken for a spooky-ass homie.
If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Conduit.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
You are indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit...
Seriously, dude? You're stupid enough to believe that? That is like the trope of every movie ever. Join me.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource.
Then you become a slave to a giant spider robot. You're a coward.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines.
Hey, Lazy, what's up?
And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Alright, it's time for a fight, motherfucker. I was like, why is my pistol firing so fast? But it's because I'm not using my pistol. Oh god. Oh god. Uh-oh. Ah! Yeah, the whole audio experience of this mission has been incredible. It's been really good. Oh, poor little Kaidan. You're doing so good. Hey Beast, how are you? Yeah, we hit 100% for our cosplay stream challenge. It is going ahead.
All right, everybody, hang on.
Phew! Bye, Kaidan. R.I.P. F's in the chat for our boy Kaidan.
I can't believe Kaidan didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
He was a good soldier.
Alenko knew the risks going in. He gave his life to save the rest of us.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
It was my decision.
It wasn't your call, Williams. I had to choose. I chose you.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful.
Hashtag Girl Squad must go on.
Alenko was a superior officer.
When in doubt, sacrifice the man. We will create the ideal society. The female utopia! I mean, we're gonna save the world from the Reapers. And, yes. We will avenge him!
Get it together, soldier. Kaidan's blood is on Saren's hands, and when we find that son of a bitch, I'll make him pay.
Yes, sir. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
Avery says, isn't the female utopia just being an Asari? Good point. I would just like to become an Asari. They're awesome. Do it.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Touch my mind, baby. I mean, we're doing this strictly for business. No pleasure.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
For science! I know your friend just died, but let's mindfuck real quick.
Images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
What did you see?
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
Anything else?
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos!
I've never heard that name before.
I am not surprised. Ilos is in a region of space accessible only through the Mu Relay, but the Mu Relay was lost thousands of years ago. Nobody knows where it is.
Mu Relay?
How do you lose a mass relay?
Its original coordinates would place it deep inside the Terminus systems. Unfortunately, a star in one of those nearby systems went nova roughly 4,000 years ago. The shockwave sent the relay trillions of kilometers off course. Then the dust and the radiation from the exploding star engulfed that entire region in a dense nebula cloud. Finding any object in space is difficult. Finding the Mu Relay inside a nebula cloud is virtually impossible. It would take decades.
Mayor says, I know nothing about Mass Effect. Is your character like the Chosen One? Not really. They're more just like your typical hero main character. The background story of our character is that we are a war hero. But we don't... And I mean, we were able to interpret the beacons, so... I mean, kind of a Chosen One, but as much as just like any protagonist in a video game would be. Ilos.
If nobody's ever been there, how did you recognize Ilos from my visions?
I recognized some of the landmarks from the photos and vids I'd seen during my research. I know of Ilos. I just do not know where it is.
There is space magic, but no prophecies or anything. Exactly. So we can't find it?
Are you saying it's hopeless?
I am afraid so. Unless you somehow find the coordinates for the Mu Relay, then it would be possible to... Oh... I am sorry. The joining is...
This happens every time, Liara. I
should
love
go to the
you.
medical bay and lie down for a moment.
But go on ahead.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
I'll tell them.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Virmire was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
Zippy says, you're a significant, decorated member of the military and the first human to be chosen as a Spectre, which is like the Space Society's spy agency. So, important, but not Jesus. Yeah, exactly. Euro says, ever since playing this, I've wondered what the Asari tendril hair feels like. Does it feel like skin? Is it... No. It does not feel like a tentacle. It does not feel like a tendril. It feels just like skin. It's just in a different form. I love Asari, and we're not going to ruin them by making it feel like they have tentacles on their head. We got bigger problems.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
It's accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your
Tentacles!
reports, the ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
You need proof?
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must...
Tevos and Valearn, especially Tevos, she's like level-headed. Valearn's like sometimes level-headed. Fucking guy on the left is the worst. So all in all, we're not dealing with super helpful counsel here. There you go, guys. We met Saren, we attacked him, we found out the real threat. And turns out the real threat is some giant, sentient, ancient, spider-like robot creatures. So that's really good. Let's go check in with Joker, make sure he's okay after that last mission.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, ma'am. I just don't know if I could have done it.
Pray you never have to.
Yeah, there is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Are you alright?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
So yeah, before I went into that mission, I know a lot of you guys were saying that you had never done that mission before, the Noveria one before, right? And I don't think I have either. I think it's kind of set up that you're supposed to do that one before the Noveria mission. But honestly, like, I forgot which mission is which. Obviously, it's been that long. And when they just radioed in, they were like, hurry, like, you know, there's a distress beacon coming. I was like, well, we should do that one first, kind of thing. So it does seem a little out of order because that kind of seemed like, you know, like the climax of the action, and now we have to go back to, you know, what'll still be an interesting quest, but not quite as dramatic. So it is a little strange that they let you do them out of order, but... Anywho, it's neither here nor there. Seth Green is the voice of the pilot Joker, yes, that's correct.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you should go?
Nope, didn't know if you wanted to chat. I gotta go talk to my girlfriend, not girlfriend, fuck buddy. We're not sure what the label is. Hi, Liara. What's going on, girl?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
Why?
He's the last person I'd feel sorry for.
He is trapped inside his own mind. Part of him senses his identity slowly being swallowed up by Sovereign, but he is powerless to stop it. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
We'll never know.
Whatever Saren's reasons may have been, they're long gone now. He has to be stopped.
Yes, I suppose you're right. He may be Sovereign's victim, but he is also a threat to all life as we know it. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
Pick a topic.
I like talking with you, Liara. No matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact.
The thirst!
When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
A spiritual exchange?
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe.
Wow.
Two become one.
Wow.
Thoughts and senses.
I don't know, guys. I'm getting a bit of cold feet here. She's making this seem like we're getting married. I haven't even touched her tentacles yet.
It is unlike any other experience.
Wow.
In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
Is this a proposition?
Are you saying you want to...
No. Oh, no.
She's a stage 5. Abort! Abort!
I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
You've never done this?
Wait. Are you saying this is your first time?
Oh!
I am only 106. Barely an adult by Asari.
Don't say that, because that makes it creepy, Liara. Don't say the barely an adult thing. Alright? We're gonna focus on 106.
Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
I understand. I don't like it, but I understand.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
So hang on, we're pumping the brakes? No! 1 second ago you were talking about how our connection was gonna transcend reality and be more than a physical bond, and now she's pumping the brakes. My god, I'm hot and I'm cold with this girl. Goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I need to go process my feelings, Liara. I got a lot to think about. Gosh. Women, am I right? Well, technically she's not a woman or a man. She's just an Asari. But anyway. Nuke says she'll come around. Glad to hear it. What's going on, Tali?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
What's going on?
Why are you so cheerful?
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Like what?
What are you hoping to find?
Usually, people bring back something like a derelict ship we can use for salvage. But I need something bigger. There's a lot expected of me.
Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
You're royalty?
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Preferential treatment?
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
That's a lot of pressure.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What if we save the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything an Aquarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our home.
Lazy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream today. Hope you're enjoying our playthrough of Mass Effect. It's been so much fun.
There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the answer?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
So this isn't my first time playing. I played back in the day when it released on Xbox 360, so it's been over 10 years since I played the game, so it does feel fresh in a lot of ways, because I don't necessarily remember everything about it. But no, it's not my first time. I know this collection has brought a lot of new people into the series, though, which is great, because I absolutely love this series. And so the more people who enjoy it, the better, and maybe, you know, we might get some more games someday. Tell me more about your daddo.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man.
Yeah, I know some of the people in chat, this is their first time watching Mass Effect, and I'm just so glad I can kind of bring that experience to them, because this is such a great RPG series.
But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
What about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Were you close to your dad?
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with, and he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant, like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed
Oof,
down
indeed,
by all
right?
that
It's kind of sad. Doesn't sound like she has the best childhood.
I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
See ya.
I should go.
See you later.
Oh, Bronny was saying oof to Nuke's comment. I remember my last playthrough of Mass Effect 2, I managed to kill everyone. Oh god. I think there was actually an achievement for that, though.
You've been with C-Sec a while.
Oh, I think we've already talked about those. Oh no, he'll tell us a story.
Interesting things.
Good point, Euro. It's a good point.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this.
All we ever do is talk about his job. Can't we talk about you?
That case was a bit disturbing.
Disturbing?
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of
He is the job.
We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black
Hey Ferris, are you a Garrus stan? He's a pretty cool guy. I can see it. Is really?
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
What did you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver.
Whoa.
After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian.
Interesting. Can you imagine? No, I think my liver is still inside me. You're telling me it isn't?
There was nothing. No Solarian hearts.
Team Garrus.
Livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles?
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Full set? How many do they have?
Killing out there.
What'd you do?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
What?
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out.
Quad-balled?
The medics found infections all over his body.
Ew!
That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
That's sick.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own.
Ew!
Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Did you interview him?
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
What?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Idiots!
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Tough choice.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Man, so I said earlier, I was like, Garrus, why is all you talk about your work? But I'm glad he talked about his work that time, because that was an interesting fucking story.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Give it to me!
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Okay, we're gonna do that right fucking now. Well, let's talk to Rex and everybody else first, and then we're doing that.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. Still, I find the loss of Captain Kirrahe troubling. But I won't blame you. I know you lost one of your own as well.
We all face tough choices.
Lieutenant Alenko knew the risks. So did your captain.
That doesn't console me. Our unit will feel the loss of the captain in ways that will be impossible to measure. The mission was a success. That will have to be enough. We won't trouble you for long. Our unit will be disbanded as soon as we depart. Good luck, Commander Shepard.
Good luck to you guys.
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
Thank you.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
Oh, he will.
No matter what it takes, I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him.
I like the sound of that.
So long, Rex.
Euro says, the thing I like about the Dr. Hart case is I can completely believe that someone will be doing exactly what he's doing somewhere in the universe. Absolutely.
Commander?
And, Nuke, this should answer your question here. About Kaidan.
About Lieutenant Alenko. How are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
Williams, listen to me. I'm in command of this mission. I made the call, not you. He's dead because of me.
It's funny. I don't have any fear of dying for the Alliance. But when I think of someone dying for me, if you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Elysium?
I vowed to do better.
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember him, and I'll do better for him.
Yeah. I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, Commander.
How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
Screw the odds.
When it comes to the survival of humanity, who gives a rat's ass about odds? We're gonna fight them.
Aye, aye, Commander. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh,
watching some mail?
We saw Kaidan in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Oh, that's awkward. That's uncomfortable.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Too late.
The damage is done, Williams.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
I didn't mean to.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah.
That comment didn't age well from her sister, hey?
Dad on duty so much. I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah.
I cannot press this oof button enough times.
That offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
You raised your sisters?
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about it.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike.
What do you mean faster?
I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Something changed?
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time.
Oh, that's what he meant.
Burst into a tree and left.
I'm a dumbass. For some reason, I was thinking like a race.
Self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword.
Wow.
She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
What about you?
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
What happened with Mike?
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, let me handle it, I need to do this alone.
An entire family of nut bars.
Bless her, as he screamed in her face, she just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Interesting story.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen.
All Crunch hears during this conversation with Ashley is blah blah blah.
Climates, councils, governments.
You read poetry?
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Really?
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Oh, someone hit the oof button again.
Probably still watching them.
Fuck. Yeah. Watching?
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Not my place to judge.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer.
This has not been a smooth conversation, says Euro.
I should double check my gear before we move out. Those Krogan aren't gonna kill themselves.
See ya.
Dismissed.
That was enough awkwardness for me for one day. Let's get out of here. We gotta go track down Dr. Hart. Oh, I'm stuck in the corner here. This combo is just highlighting how we should have picked Kaidan. I mean, what? Oh yeah, shout out to her sister for fucking up that dude, but... Alright, so where is Dr. Salion? Head to the Herschel system in the Kepler Verge. Kepler Verge. There it is. Herschel. Yeah, all I remember about Kaidan is him complaining about the biotic school he went to. Now, which planet is it? Is it this one? It's got a marker on it. The Fideli is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. In addition to the standard cargo bay, the hull has several biological research modules attached. Registry, private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Okay, ring Garrus, and then we'll bring our kind of girlfriend, but I think she pumped the brakes on us a little bit. Alien Squad, let's go! Check out our skill points first. I got a fuck ton of them. We're gonna max out our pistols. Max out our Spectre training. We're gonna get a few more in throw, one in barrier, and one in lift. Liara is getting, let's get lift. Barrier. Stasis. And then we'll check Liara's equipment because we haven't used her in a minute. She actually has good equipment. Cool. You think she pumped the brakes? You're the one who was getting cold feet because you hadn't even touched her tentacles yet. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey! What's going on, kitty? You wanna come say hi? I feel like you haven't said hi to chat for a while. Come here. Oh, hi everybody! Hi! Were you having a nap on the floor? I love you. Say hi everybody! I just woke up from a little nap, so I'm a little fuzzled and sleepy. Yeah. I love you though. You're being such a good girl. You're not even wiggling. I love you. Alright. Let's do a save. Let's go. Track down this sketchy doctor. Hello? Is anybody home? Heard you've been doing some sketchy shit around here. Oh. Dude, thank you for the follow. Whoa! Yeah, I think he stepped his game up. He's got straight up creepy test subjects now. He said growing organs wasn't enough for me. Woo. Did you start a new character, Derb? Have you been lovely? I have a feeling my my evening will consist of a lot of WoW this evening.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Garrus?
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor.
You started Blood Elf Priest, cool.
First, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
Yeah, when I logged in earlier, none of my add-ons worked, so I just left it. But I've definitely got to do some fiddling around with that as well. Zippy says, when the space magic hits with the bass drop for your music. Time to die, Doctor.
This is my kill, Garrus.
No, I didn't want to take it.
You're all crazy.
I was gonna let Garrus do it. Okay, Garrus did do it. What do you think?
Never hesitate when you've got the enemy in your sights, Garrus.
Point taken. Well, I guess we're done here.
Sorry, Garrus. I did not mean to take that from you. It was another situation where the dialogue preview didn't quite match what the dialogue choice is. But anyway. Salion's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species. Pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. We did what we came here to do. Creepy Doctor is dead, and he will not be doing any Creepy Doctor experiments ever again. Which is a win for the whole galaxy. Also, why am I dropping frames in this room? There's just so much loot in here, apparently. I'm just dropping frames over it. Alright, back to the ship. That was an easy little quest, so I figured there'd be, a bit more to it than that. He cursed your game with his dying breath. Sounds like something he'd do, honestly. Off we go. Oh, I'm glad we were able to help Garrus out and also stop a disgusting, creepy medical doctor from, you know, experimenting on the galaxy. No matter what you do, he gets killed. If you convince Garrus it's better to arrest the doctor refuses and combat starts. Oh, I was fine with killing the doctor. I just wanted to let Garrus do it. I kind of stole his kill from him, you know? Which wasn't my intention, but anyway. Job's done. Job's done.
Good to see you.
Oh, you don't want to talk about what we just did? Okay. I thought you might have wanted to, you know, have a conversation about it.
Looking for supplies?
But anyway.
Let's see what you got.
You bet.
Haven't looked here in a while. Hurricane 7. Shotgun. Striker 7. The Striker 7. I never buy anything, so it's like, may as well spend some money, you know? Wait, how is Striker 7 worse than my Stiletto 5? I want to fucking... What? I want my money back! Here I thought, you know, it has 7 in the name. Well, I don't care that it has an extra slot. That sucks. Well, anyway, that's disappointing. Yeah, I know, but I feel like the extra mod slot doesn't balance out. Hero said, I tried to let Garrus have the kill, too, but ended up having to do it myself after they just let the doctor shoot me half a dozen times. I think all the purchased weapons aren't as good as one weapons. Okay. Well, that's the case, then I won't be wasting my money any longer. I learned my lesson! Alright, so that's obviously the main quest. So the main quest we have left now is we have to go to Noveria and to investigate reports of Geth on that world. So let's hang on, I just want to take a look at these side quests. See if there's anything. Keep searching until you find all the missing Asari writings. Oh, okay, it's just like a bunch of shit that you can find. Surveying stuff. The exception is Spectre weapons. The best gear are Spectre from the C-Sec dude. Ah, I see. You wanna wait until the endgame versions of those anyway. Okay, cool. So I'll just keep saving up my money for now. Okay, well, let's just head to Noveria. I think I'll probably finish upstream soon, but let's just head to Noveria, get our bearings, and then we can pick up from there tomorrow. As well inspect these planets while we're here, see if we can't mine anything. Nada. Alright, Noveria. You had a pistol that had no heat generation? That must have been awesome. Just like pew 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 pew. Rapid fire, baby. Non-stop shooting. None of these planets have anything for me. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans of the planet Velis revealed a small abandoned vessel. Your salvage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, whereupon they discovered one of Matriarch Dilanga's writings. So, for some of those random side quests are literally just going around to all the different planets and surveying them, which is kind of annoying. Hey, Meerkat! I apologize, but I've already started romancing Liara. She is my girl. Tali's a good choice, but Liara's won my heart. Noveria is a small, frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. There are 361,000 people living in here. And, land. Oh, you can't romance Tali in Mass Effect 1. I didn't know that.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
That's interesting.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is...
You will be okay with Liara? Okay.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
TS says, correction, Tiffy started and then stopped romancing Liara. There was something about the tentacles not being touched yet. Oh, wow! I did not realize your options were so limited in Mass Effect 1. In Mass Effect 1, if you're female, your options are Kaidan or Liara, and if you're a male, your options are Ashley or Liara. Wait, people pick not Liara options? Apparently. Interesting. They clearly got over that, though, in the later games, because you can romance everybody. Alright, goodbye, Kaidan. We're going back to Girl Squad, Liara and Tali, for this planet.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged.
My friend chose Ashley, and I just asked him why.
Exo Presley has the deck.
If I play as male Shepard, I gotta bone the clanswoman? Nah, man, I choose celibacy. No, you can romance Liara too. Okay. We gotta level up Tali. Speaking of, give her some pistol damage. Give her some electronics. Give her some hacking. Give her some decryption. Beautiful. Euro says, Liara is always my femship relationship, and Tali is male-ship relationship. Yeah, that sounds good. I like that. You can also choose not to romance any of them, but where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? Right. I can't believe the Striker 7 was actually garbage. Pisses me off. Ooh. Our Tali girl is red now. That's fun. Look at the squad. Man, I love... I'll say one thing for Tali. I love her armor. Her armor is so cool. Love it. Like, it looked good in blue, and it looks good in red. Zippy says... The fun in that is just debating the hell of your subordinates and just being like, kind of like a certain farmer in a certain valley. Who could you be referring to? I've never romanced a million different people before. Certainly not when I was moonlighting as a farmer. is her immune system too weak for me to bone her without the armor? Or are we gonna, like, is she gonna have to keep that on? These are the real questions that we need answered.
That's far enough.
Can I help you?
Something wrong, officer?
You better hope there isn't. This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Who are you?
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
Get your panties out of a twist.
Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm with the council.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
Suck my dick, Kara.
Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
I'm keeping my gun.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
Told ya, bitch!
I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational.
I hope the rest of your life will be less suspicious. God. Tali says she'll get sick, but she does take it off. 15 minutes without her armor and she'll be sick for a week? What? It's a hell of a hit to take for a good time, right? Like, are you even enjoying yourself if you're like, well, I'm gonna pay for this one later? Ooh, got him. What an entrance, right? Look, I make my way in the way I want to go in. The reason I'm a Spectre is because I don't have to follow rules, so like hell I'm gonna follow rules here now.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms.
Who are you? You helped me out. I like you.
Tiana Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Thanks for getting us through.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
I heard there were Geth here.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Oh!
Benezia.
It's a good thing we took Liara. She left?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
I'll need directions.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where's Ananias?
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Why so many guards?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here for them.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Bye.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Don't worry.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Alright.
Welcome to Port Hanshan. The galaxy.
Bearcat asks, how much is this edition of Mass Effect and what does it include? Euro says it's a full game price and comes with 1 to 3 and all but one piece of DLC. Yeah, that's right. So in the States, I think your full price games are what, $59.99? And it is Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 and all the DLCs that they ever released for them.
Staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
60 real monies, yeah. Yeah, she said left after the elevator, right? Oh, looks like a beautiful day outside. Is this just a giant empty room? The heck? Oh no, hang on. Hey, how'd you beat me up here?
How can I help you?
What?
Nothing right now.
That is spooky.
Very well. How can I help you?
Alright. Wait, I thought you're not gonna let me in? It's balmy -32.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas,
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Okay, well, thank you, spooky teleporting lady.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
You've read my file.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm looking for something.
I'm not here to investigate your tenants.
Nevertheless, I have a responsibility to keep you away from them. Spectres are not encumbered by a need for due process.
Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is he developing weapons here?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Matriarch Benezia.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What sort of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Define personal escort.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Why is she here?
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I need to see her.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
So we drive.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
Fine. Goodbye.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Meerkat says, I love how this guy is somehow actually useful and also useless. And that is honestly a perfect description of him. He helped us more than we thought he would, or more than he thinks he did, and at the same time, he did not help us at all.
The only one with a path to leave Hanshan.
Are you hitting on me?
You've never worked in the corporate world.
Every time someone talks to me, are you
Put
hitting
him
on me?
through bureaucracy.
What do you suggest?
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar.
Ah, you always find all the good people at the hotel bar.
Mr. Analeas.
Got it. Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Thanks, babe.
Very well.
All right. Well, before we head to the hotel bar, which we know obviously is going to have some great action, let's save here for the day. We're almost at 4 hours streamed here now, and I'm not gonna lie, I do want to play a little bit of World of Warcraft. So let's call it a day here. We'll pick up from here tomorrow, and we'll head to the hotel bar, talk to whatever their name is, I forgot it already, head out to the facility, meet the matriarch, and continue along with Mass Effect. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. I know I did the missions a little bit out of order. We did the, can't even remember the name of it now, but the suspenseful one where Caden was killed before this one, which is a little out of order. I don't even know, like I said, I don't remember what the missions were, so I didn't even know that I was doing them out of order. Virmire, yes. It seems weird that they let us do that. That felt like, you know, such the climax of the action that it feels weird to kind of settle back down now and head here. But anyway, we will go see the matriarch tomorrow, and then obviously, I mean, we're getting actually kind of close to beating the game, which is wild. We're only 3 streams, but we have streamed long, so we're like 12 hours in. So I'd say we'll probably finish the game on Friday, I would think. But anyway, we're obviously in no rush to finish the game. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I appreciate you guys being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. If you're new here, I stream every day starting at around 12 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 2 p.m. Eastern. Convert to whatever time zone you are in. So I will be back tomorrow. We will pick up right from where we left off today with more Mass Effect. Otherwise, like I said, thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. I've had such a great time so far this week playing Mass Effect, and you guys being a part of that, you know, makes it even better. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna raid you guys over to Spinachy Ash. A lot of you guys might know Ash. She is the leader of my stream team at True Variety. She's also a great friend of mine. She's playing some Resident Evil Village, so if you guys want to pop over there and say hello to her. Otherwise, I love you guys. Everybody, please stay safe, take care, and I'll see you guys again real soon.